We want to put this thing vertically instead of horizontally and rotate it instead of being like the gear thing facing up like that, so like this, where the gear thing's facing forward. And then instead of putting it on this middle size gear, we're gonna put it on the larger gear, so the something gear ratio. I forgot all the words from last year. But like if a smaller gear spins into a bigger gear, then the bigger gear spins slower, right? But if a bigger gear spins into a smaller gear, then the smaller gear spins like a lot. So just having a smaller gear like this middle size gear, which is smaller than the middle one, that kind of makes it spin way slower than it could be if we just had it, the big one spinning off of this first, going into the small one without this here. This is just slowing things down. I mean, I understand why it's there because it's easier to build off of, I guess, but I feel like it's just better to have the big one first and not this medium one.
All right, there we go.
I'm going to continue to talk about the things we'll be changing. First off, we're going to change the fan. It's quite flat, which we don't want. We want it tilted. We also want to make it a little bit bigger because it's quite small. We're also going to be getting rid of the things on the side that are yellow. I see you guys added them for support, but they didn't really do much. They were just kind of there. We're also going to be making it smaller and more compact so it can be more cost efficient.
All right, for the fan structure, I'm using a picture here since we can't put it side by side. We got rid of these little yellow supports here because like I understand the point of having them there for additional support, but this was like just having a corner piece here was sufficient. You didn't really need more than that. And then the triangle on the top here was unnecessary as well, since you can just put supports like here and here. And there's a lot of access material on the top there, which makes it cost more. Same with how wide it was before. Like in this picture, it's really wide here, and we slimmed it up a bit, just again for the same reason, to use less material so it would cost less. For the build, that's like the body of it, that's about it. We didn't really do too much more. We just slimmed it up, got rid of the triangle, and added some more supports here. That's about it.
So I'm going to talk about the gear ratio. So first off, what we did was we moved the gear upright and removed a lot of the unnecessary parts that were at the bottom. And then now this little axle right here can move more freely because it isn't connected to like the sides. And the gear ratio is bigger, so it spins faster. So if I turn this on, it should be spinning way faster than it was. There we go. Now it spins much more faster and it actually moves the air.
All right, this is your old fan blades. They're pretty good, pretty decently sized. There's no bend in them. They're pretty flat. They're kind of sturdy, a little bit flimsy, but they're flat so they don't carry that much air and they don't push it forward that much, and this size doesn't catch, like the small blades don't catch as much air. So what we did is we made these bigger fan blades. So they're bigger, they catch more air, and then they're slanted like this so that they can push the air forward more, so they catch more, push it forward more, so you can feel a little bit more of a breeze.